Hello guys, I'm Wibsy, and welcome to the new episode of SkyFactory 3. Now, to recap again on the last episode, we will make this giant smelter that in which if we put one ore in, we get 2 ingots for it. So it's much more efficient than using the furnaces. Also, in between the episodes, as you can see, I expanded once more because we will be needing this space this episode. I also seared 2 couple of stacks of cobblestone to get some more materials because we will be needing them. Because this episode we will be start on automating our machinery. I know last episode I said we're going to be making a mob farm, but I changed my mind because we don't really need it as of right now, and it's gonna be a little hard to automate it right now. So it's gonna be better to just automate our searing process. So the goal of this episode is to make oops. It's going to be make this auto sieve, which is made with 2 blocks of iron, 2 iron ingots, 4 glass paints, and a sieve to get steel in a box. Now, as I already said, I already prepared most of the materials right here. We're gonna be needing. We're also gonna be needing this redstone. You're gonna see later, but we're gonna need this stone for. I also gonna be needing some sand. Alright. Now we need 2 ingots, a sieve, which we're just going to be taking this one because we won't be, after making the automatic one, we will be really using this one anymore. And also we're gonna be needing a mesh, but I'm not gonna using with this normal mesh. I'm probably gonna be using this iron sifted that I made also in between episodes because I needed to make this. This diamond wand, which I used to make this platform easier. As you can see, I'm just gonna show you real quick how it works. You see, I can just go like here on our surface and right click, and it automatically fills up if we have enough blocks, which made making this platform a whole lot easier than if I did it normally. Alright, I'm glass melted. Now we have everything to make auto sieve. Now I'm not going to be taking this mesh from this. I'm going to... Let me just check something real quick. Okay, iron sifted. Just see what this gives us everything again. I love you guys, nickel, gold, diamonds, iron. Okay, yes, we'll be making the iron sifted one. I'm not gonna be using this one because I'm probably gonna need the compressed one, and it's pretty easy to make. I'm going to take out 5 string. Just go like this, and there we go. Iron sifted mesh. Now we can place it I don't know where to place it. Let's place it right here. Why not? And like see, it needs a mesh. So after I put it in here, these things lights up. But now I cannot just put let's on this. I almost destroyed my whole. Okay. Anyway, I cannot just put this in here and it works immediately because we're going to need the electricity. And how we are going to get that electricity? It's using generators. Now there's many types of generators, but the ones that we're going to be using is this one, furnace generator MKI. Because it works best with also the mod that is same as this, so it works best with it. Anyway, as you can see, for this furnace generator, we're gonna be needing some iron ingots, iron plates, furnace, and block of redstone. These iron plates we're gonna be making with iron ingots and engineer's hammer, which can just be made with iron the same way you make a normal hammer, just adding string on it, which is really easy to make. We're going to take this for a little more iron. There we go. I'm going to make some string. Okay. 4 of these iron plates. First things first, 4 of these. I don't have enough sticks. Bam bam. And bam. 4 engineer hammers. Now I'm going to be making oh. Okay, that's on me. I completely forgot that this is multi-use. That's on me. I just have. Oh well, doesn't matter. Just shove it in there, I guess. I just wasted some iron, but it's not that big of a deal. Okay. Block of redstone. Okay, I don't have it. What am I missing? Oh yeah, furnace. There we go. We got ourselves a generator. Now we're going to be using this coal that we got from saving stuff. And we're gonna put it, well, let's say right here. And now I'm going to put coal in it, and it's going to start making electricity. As you can see, it's very slowly making electricity, energy, and it can store up to 1 million of it, which is pretty good. Now you're wondering how we're gonna get electricity from here to here. Well, same way we use in the real world, through cables. Now we're not gonna be using normal cables, we're going to be using these transfer pipes, which are not usually used for this, but they can be, and they're cheaper than the normal cables, than the other cables that can be used. And they only need stone slabs, 2 glass, and 1 redstone for 16 of them. So it's much cheaper to make them. Also, let me just. How much glass do you need again? 2. Okay. Okay, well, that thing smells. We're also gonna be needing this transfer node for the energy, which we're gonna be needing this. Just make like this, and also we're gonna be using this for for this one for the items. And also one more thing we're gonna be making is filter, this one exactly, and you'll see why in a second. All right. This is done. All right. Take me some redstone. Make this into slabs. Okay, I made a bit more, much more than I needed, but that's fine. There we go. 16 truss pipes. For now, that's going to be more than enough for everything. Now we're gonna be. For now, I'm gonna be making one of these and one of these, which we need stone for. Yeah, just. Alright. There we go. We're also gonna need normal chest like this. We can also, as you can see, we can upgrade our chests by doing this, which I will be doing. See, iron chest. Don't tell me I don't have any gold. Tell me I'm missing. Okay, never mind. I have any gold. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna be making one gold chest. And you will see now why. Now I'm going to take this pipe, this thing, put it in here. And I'm gonna take our pipes. Okay, we don't need this right now. So I'm going to take our stuff here. I'm going to put this chest right here. As you can see, it's much bigger than a normal chest, which is very big. You can also go up to diamond. I mean, you can go also obsidian chest, crystal chest and stuff, but diamond is the most useful one. And now we're gonna put this in here. Now all the materials we get here, they're gonna go in here. And now what we needed this filter for is, just a moment. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. And I'm gonna get this pipe all the way to here. And as to why, you'll see in a second. Actually, I'm going to do a bit of a loop around from over here, because I don't want my cables to intercept each other. Now we take this, put it on here, make this, bam bam, alright. Generator should be here, yes. Okay, I'm gonna need a bit more cables. Okay, that's fine. Actually, I can just do it here. Give me my... Give me this. No. Okay. Alright, now that I have more of these pipes, I can put this here. And now you're gonna see this thing is now filled with electricity. Now now that I explained why I needed this, it's because I'm going to take a coal from here and put it in here. It's going to be whitelisted. And if I put it right click on this, you can see you can put our filter in here. And now it's going to take every single coal we get into here and put it in this, and take it from this chest and put it in the back into the generator. Now I'm just going to get some gravel. It's going to be used for it. Okay, I'm going to stack his name. And now, if I put this here, it's going to start working. See? Now it makes the items in here. Now it's probably coal, which is why nothing was here. Okay, we're gonna give it a second. Alright, I'm back. This thing has finished sieving through the whole stack of rubber. This is what we got. We also got some coal, but all of it went into here. I also put this copper here, so any excess coal I get from sieving that I can just put in here, so this thing ends up being full. I also, in the meantime, I sieved through a couple more of stacks of cobblestone to get another diamond. And what we're going to need this diamond for, I'm also going to take this and make it into and check. Alright. Also, what we're going to need these diamonds for are going to be to automate the process of making gravel, so I don't have to make it myself every single time. I also put this transfer node for fluids. As you can see, it's also really easy to make. And put this here, so I don't have to myself do the pouring. So this thing is pretty much automated. I just put the ore in, and this thing does it for me myself. And I can just later on put the hopper here and a chest, so I can just put all the stuff I want to a chest, so I don't have to worry about space. Also, as you can see, it immediately fills it up itself. Now we're gonna be making this auto hammer, and for that we're going to be needing this diamond hammer, which is why I needed the diamonds. Alright. Let me just take some iron. Alright, there we go. Alright, I have made another golden chest. Actually, I didn't really need to. Now I think about it, I didn't really need to. Yeah. Oh, well, I just gonna be useful later on anyway. Now what I can do with this is actually, never mind, I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna take this chest. Don't tell me I can't. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Normally, I guess I'm putting this here then. No, wait. Just make a normal chest. I don't need the golden one. Alright, I'm gonna put this chest here. Item transfer node. Bam bam. Put this in here. Now, also put this here and then here. Now I can just make this cobblestone. And transfer it into here. Instead, fill this thing up. And this thing is also full of that. I'm also gonna need a hammer here. Right now I don't really have any more diamonds to make another diamond hammer, so I'm just going to make normal iron one. Good. I need electricity first. Wait. And energy. Transfer. Let's go and some. Actually, no, I'm just crafted it for no reason. I don't need another that. I just do this. There you go. Put me here. There you go. It's filled with electricity, and it still has one. Why? Huh? Weird. Wait a second, guys. I'm gonna try to figure this out. Yeah, I figured out why it doesn't want to work. You can only put diamond hammers in here. So yeah, as you can see, it takes the cobblestone, transfers it here, puts the gravel in here, and I get materials from it. Что я там, блядь? Тига колесо. Oh yeah. I'm sorry about that, guys. For anyone wondering, I live in a dorm, so just one dude came into my room and came next to my recording and just farted next to me. Alright, anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna get, also what I can do is enchant this mesh, and I can also enchant these hammers. So I'm going to call them back in when I have enough diamonds to make an enchanting table. Alright, I'm back. I have enough diamonds, I made the obsidian too, I just need a book. And now you're wondering, don't I need a ladder for that? Well, yes, but also no, because there are multiple ways to make a book. I can also make it with leather, but I can use a plank pattern, which I just use as planks and sticks. Also, I destroyed a couple of my torches while I was making obsidian. So I can also click F7, which I can see then where the mob can spawn. There we go. Now I'm going to make a book. Ah, okay, never mind. I completely forgot about sugarcane. Well, get from the loot bags. Oh yeah. Sugarcane. Yeah, never mind. I guess I cannot make a book. Oh well, doesn't matter. Бежи там.
Random.
Alright, it turns out I'm gonna need some sugarcane, and for that, the only way I can get sugarcane here is to get down. That little, oh my goodness, he came back. He came back and farted again in my face. Oh my god. Alright, anyway. The only way I can get sugarcane from is gonna be actually no, I don't know how to get sugarcane, but I can get paper from the loot bags. And what I can get where I can get loot bags from, it's from killing mobs. So yeah, next episode will be making a mob killer. I'm not really planning to, but I guess we will be. And anyway, this thing is now automated. And this thing is also automated. So that's about it I wanted to do this episode. So if you like the episode, leave a like, leave a comment if you wanna see continue this series. And yeah, have a good one. Bye.